All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my webcast. And this is Let's Talk About Sax, baby. We're very, very lucky to have our special guest for this episode. We have the youngest, if not one of the youngest saxophone players that I know. He's a champion, music hero champion ng Eat Bulaga. Kung napanood niyo po ang Eat Bulaga, nandito po kasama natin na makakausap si Josh Espinosa. Josh, good evening and thank you for
Hi,
joining
sir.
me.
Hi, good Jong. Thank you for your invitation for this interview.
Yun, bumati ka naman sa mga
I'm
nanonood sa atin.
Hi guys. Thank you for watching and tuning in with our live podcast, our live video. Sana may matutunan kayong mga bagong technique sa amin with this live. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Josh, for accepting my invitation and thank you for taking the time out
Sure,
to
Tito.
join me. Okay. First things first. Syempre, gusto namin malaman ng konting background about you. Kung okay lang sa'yo, pwede bang matanong kung ilang taon ka na ba ngayon, Josh?
Right now, sir, I'm 22.
Batang-bata.
I'm a graduate of IT course. I am an IT professional now. I do professional gigs as well, especially Unilab.
Ano pala, sila palang regular client mo. Alagang Unilab.
Actually, regular client natin.
Oo nga. Tama. Actually, ito tayo una ang nagkakita no, sa Unilab.
Correct. I do remember that gig na magkasama pa tayo, no?
Oo, sa United Bayanihan Foundation na tayo.
Mm-hmm.
Oo, sa UP.
Tama, Tito.
Oo, very good. Ano tawag dito? So, okay, na-mention mo na you're an IT professional. So, ibig sabihin, hindi ka nag-music, hindi ka nag-pursue ng degree sa music.
I plan to, after gaining some experience and gaining some years within this current profession, I would take up maybe units or maybe a degree for music. Because one thing na nag-discourage din sa akin is my great lolo. Yeah, which is Francisco Feliciano.
Okay. Si Senior Francing pala, lolo niya pala. Oo. Kasama ko sila sa PYSB noon.
Opo. Siya po ay totoong pinsan ng lola ko.
Oh. Okay.
So he is my, I think, great grandfather. And parang growing up, parang he's been my mentor with this kind of instrument.
Mm-hmm.
And also,
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
And also his cousin, I think cousin or brother, which is Lolo Camilo Feliciano, and Sir Arnel Feliciano. Yan, yung mga mentor ko.
Yan si Arnel, nakasama ko yan sa PYSP. Ano siya nun?
Yes.
Percussion siya nun.
Opo.
Very good. Okay, so na-mention mo na sila ang mga mentors mo. You're 22 years old. Anong edad ka nag-umpisa humawak ng saxophone?
Actually, Tito, it's a good thing to start because ako kasi, kumbaga sa akin, wala akong kumbaga wala sa akin na mag-instrumento before.
Mm-hmm.
Sa akin kasi, I'm a young boy na mahilig kumanta before. So parang ang naging ano ko kasi before is parang alas 2 na yata ng umaga, alas 3 ng umaga, nagbi-video pa ako.
Ba? Oh, so singer ka pala before.
Tama. Before dito. Before. Tapos parang nakitaan ako ng potential ng lola ko, which is the cousin of Francine. Na itong batang to nasa tono, baka gusto niyang mag-instrument.
Okay.
So the first instrument na na-introduce sa akin na dapat kong kuhanin, which is clarinet, because I think I'm just 8 years old. So parang with the sax, medyo mabigat.
Mm-hmm.
Ang kaso lang, the problem is, nakita ni Lola yung pinaunang saxophone, which is Con Shooting Star, dun sa Paul.
Okay.
So, ang ending, napunta din ako sa saxophone. Hindi ko na na-pursue yung gusto kong clarinet.
Okay. So, para lang may recap, correct me if I'm wrong. Talagang clarinet sana dahil of course, yung age mo, you were 8 years old, mabigat masyado yung
Tama, dito.
saxophone. Obviously, medyo mas malaki yun for your age, no?
Tama.
Pero fortunately, actually dapat fortunately, nakita nung lola mo yung con shooting star sa baul at yun
Tama.
yung ibinigay sa'yo. So talagang simulat sa pool, saxophone na yung hinawakan mo.
Saxophone talaga, Tito.
Aba,
Yun,
okay.
di na ako nakapag-shift. Pero ito pala, nakalimutan ko. Just a brief background.
Yeah.
I started pala as a drummer when I was 6 years old. Kasi kumbaga, my role model is my kuya na sessionist din before ng mga banda.
Okay.
Pero his company, kumbaga, company man na siya ngayon. Taas na yung position niya sa company. So, hindi na siya nakatugtog. Pero he's my role model before. Tapos, sabay kami tumutugtog sa church dati. Siya yung tuturo sa akin mag-drum. Tapos, ako yung tutugtog, gano'n. Then, after a while, 8 years old ako to 9, yun, nag-saxophone na ako.
Wow. So ibig sabihin lang na music runs in the family because your older brother.
Yes, correct. Ito.
Aside
As
from
a
your older
drummer,
brother, drummer siya. Anong name ng kuya mo? Baka pwede nating
Moses po. Moses Espinosa.
Okay. So, aside from Moses and you, Josh, sino pa ba ang musician sa pamilya ninyo?
My father is a choir member, a choir singer. My cousin, Paul Espinosa, is a pianist. My titas, although they're parang sila ay mga doktor, pero mga solo singers din. And flutist, if Banda 8 would remember Allen Matinas, she's a flutist of Band 8 of Cardona Rizal.
Oh, okay.
So technically, Tito, the music is kind of tight with our family. Talagang nandun na.
I can actually see the tightness now of the family, no, with regards to music. So na-mention mo yung Cardona. Taga Cardona ba kayo originally? Ikaw ba taga Cardona?
Originally, Tito, ang lahi po namin is Baras and Pangasinan. Espinosa is from Pangasinan.
Okay.
And the Matignas clan is from Baras.
I see.
That's why I know very well, sa camp, sila Ate Tiki, sila Kuya EG, and the rest of the group.
I see. Okay, so we more or less covered yung background, yung backstory mo. Sino naging unang teacher mo nung paghawak mo ng saxophone at around 8 to 9 years old?
Yan. That's an interesting story because napuntahan ko naman, yung lola ko kasi may kapatid na band conductor.
Okay.
Si Lolo Inocencio Matignas na natapos from USD Conservatory. He founded Banda 49 of Baras Rizal. Okay. Now, the first teacher that taught me is, I think, di ko alam yung first name, pero Sir Bolok Golya. Yun yung tawag sa kanya. Sa amin, sa Baras. Bolok Golya. So, ang nangyari dyan dito is, syempre, I have the shooting star. So, may kasabay akong 5 na tinuturuan. Which is, parang, I think, 7 months na yata sila or 8 months na tinuturuan ni Sir Bolok. Tapos ako doon, bago lang ako. So, nagulat si Sir Bolok kasi after a week, nakahabol na ako doon sa method nung pang 7 months na students. So right there on, nakita rin nila Lola at ni Daddy na may potential.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I see. So, okay. Para lang ma-distinguish natin yung paano nag-uumpisa ang isang musiko katulad mo sa banda. Anong unang mga tinuturo nung kung naalala mo pa, I'm sure medyo well hindi naman ganun katagalan na yon. Hindi
Sorry na.
kaya ko na maalala. Ano
Okay.
ba ang mga unang tinuro sa iyo noon? Puro tones muna,
Sa
scala
amin
muna,
kasi, Tito, like
hmm,
kahit sa mga students ko din na tinuturo ko, pinaka ma pinakang importante kasi sa saxophone is embouchure
mhm,
control, and
okay.
air simulation or air attack.
Mhm,
That's what we call it.
mhm,
For that to happen, kailangan talaga, number one is long tones. Pero long tones kasi, hindi mo siya dapat gawin ng easy-easy lang. Long tones
mhm,
should have a pitch control
okay.
and an air attack uh, control.
Okay.
Kasi dapat yung pag-long tones mo, every now and then, na-experiment mo habang nag-long tones ka kung paano ka magda-dynamics,
Mhm,
kung paano mo siya ibubuga ng yung tunog niya magiging swabe lang, yung ganon.
mhm, oo.
Tapos, the second thing that I remember is staccato.
Okay.
Uh,
So tanging
doubles,
may
tanging, doubles,
mhm,
triples, yan. Pero first,
mhm,
syempre, yung ano muna, yung tipa muna, do, re, mi, sa
mhm,
first day. Tapos
yes.
after a while, yun na yun, staccato, tapos introduction to notes,
Mhm,
the placement of notes. Tapos, uh, after nun, punta na kami ngayon sa Rubang, which is
oh,
the first book of the saxophonic na kailangan pag-aralan.
oo. Doon sa mga kasama natin na well, hindi naman talaga nagdaan sa formal training. Ang Rubang kasi it's a method book, no, ang tawag namin. Method ang tawag diyan. So saxophone, sa flute, kahit sa violin, meron yang Rubang method book
Tama,
ang tawag diyan.
tama, tama,
Dinadaanan mo lahat ng basics sa umpisa. Kung gusto niyo pong
tama.
balikan yung mga basic, Rubank is the name of the book. Thank you, Josh, for mentioning Rubank.
Yes,
Okay,
Tito, thank you.
yung unang hawak mo sa saxophone, na in love ka ba kaagad dito or parang nung una parang medyo hindi ko type to dahil clarinet nga sana ang gusto mo eh. Ano
Well,
ba naging
it took,
feeling?
well, ang nangyari dyan, Tito, is it took a while
Mhm.
para
Mhm.
maramdaman. Actually, kasi the problem with my saxophone before
Mm.
is I have this mouthpiece na sobrang luma na. Tapos, yung saxophone ko pa, putok-putok ko na yung pads.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So, although tumutunog pa siya, miracle in heaven, na
Ah,
tumutunog pa siya.
ah,
So, I have this difficulty and struggle na, kasi pag tinuturuan ako, parang minsan, sumasablay kasi nga, hindi nagsiseal properly.
mhm.
So, as a child, parang, it, it, it has something, or parang, it gives frustrations na, ba't hindi ko makuha? Parang gano'n.
Correct.
Parang, ako ba yung mali or yung saxophone? Or yung gano'n.
Mhm. Mhm.
Tapos yun, it, it took a while para in love ako dun sa saxophone.
Mhm.
Ang nangyari kasi dyan, after parang 3 buwan lang yata or 4 na buwan, umalis na rin ako dun sa one-on-one training.
Okay.
Being as a stubborn-headed, gusto ko talaga agad, sumama. So,
Okay.
pumasok ako ngayon sa banda without knowing anything or wala akong experience.
Oo.
But my cousin, Christian Matignas, was there to help me out. I remember his alto sax 1.
Mhm.
Alto sax 1. Siyempre, pag bago ka, doon ka sa alto sax 2.
Correct.
Sa sheet music. So, I remember him coaching me, ganito yung gawin mo, ganito yung gawin mo. Ganyan. So, it's just a fun experience. Yun yung gusto ko sana na ma-experience din ng mga new generation, which
Aha.
is hindi na nangyayari. Kasi iba yung learning and bond na makukuha mo sa marching band. It's very different.
Okay.
Kasi doon mahuhubog yung pagkamusiko mo dun sa
Sa marching
experience
band.
mo.
Oo. Alright. Okay. Kasi for the past three interviews I've done, na-notice ko pati yung mga comments and mga feedback from our kaihip sa Facebook. Na-notice
Yes,
ko
dito.
merong dalawang schools of thought palagi. Number one is being part of a marching band. Number two
Mm-hmm.
is not being a part of a marching band. And the second
Okay.
school of thought is kung nagbabasa ka ba or tenga lang ang ginagamit mo.
Mm-hmm. Tama.
Sa kaso mo, nagbabasa ka ba or tenga-tenga lang or I guess nagbabasa ka kasi nag-marching band ka eh.
Tama po. Nagbabasa po ako.
Mhm.
Di naman sa, ano, pero I'm fluent as well in reading notes. Pero
Okay.
there's a interesting part of the story as well.
Mhm.
Kasi I also play in churches.
Okay.
Usually in churches, walang nota, walang nilalatag
Tama.
ang arranger.
Aha.
Before, nung nasa banda po ako, I was injured sa basketball, sa
Aha.
paa. So it took me a while para makasama ulit sa banda.
Okay.
Ngayon, ang nangyari sa akin is this maestro of ours in our choir, ang sabi niya sa akin, Josh, habang wala kang ginagawa, listen to this. I remember that CD, yung parang Roomba or parang classics ng saxophone na CD. So sabi niya sa akin, sabayan ko. So it took me 2 months of parang quarantine sa akin yun na sinisip ko lang siya.
Mhm.
And ang ginagawa ko dito is I have a goal each day. Kunyari, let's say I will uh, study this song, let's say 1.5 day. Kailangan tapos ko na siya. The next following day, kailangan hindi na siya 1.5 day. Kung next song, hindi na siya dapat 1.5 day. Dapat, let's say, 1 day na lang. Hanggang sa bumilis na ng bumilis. Hanggang sa I develop an ear na super sharp. Yung kahit ilaglag mo yung tinidor sa malalaman ko yung nota. Ganun siya. Ganun lang siya.
Okay. So aside from developing yung of course yung reading skills, no? Na-develop mo like what you're saying, pati yung hearing skills. Kasi nga
Opo.
sipra ka and you give yourself a deadline ika nga to
Mm-hmm.
finish whatever song you're trying to copy or to play along with, no? That's
Mm-hmm.
good, you know. That's good to know. So at least you have both well, skills, no?
Best of
Reading and
both
yeah,
worlds, parang ganun dito.
that's very good. Okay. So, kailan ka turn professional? Kasi of course, meron tayong mga kasama na nagigig pero hindi pa naman. Ang professional kasi mga kaibigan pag ikaw ay tumanggap na ng bayad sa isang gig.
Tama.
Yun,
Tama.
professional ka na nun.
Opo.
Kailan ka ba nag-turn professional at your very young age of 22?
Well, actually, Tito, kasi ang istorya ko dyan is, nung nasa band ako,
Mhm.
after 1 year, nakapag-solo na ako ng Tweetable Colorado, Talbis ng Nayon, yung mga ganun, mga solo sax. So, it boosted my confidence. Plus, I served in churches na may mga sax riffs, may mga ad-libs, may mga ganun. So, there, parang, there's this religious group, which is Divine Mercy, Philippines. Parang they started a series of concerts to help and fund for cancer patients and parang ganon, mga may sakit nating kaibigan. So, ang nangyari noon was we are the original lineup. Yuju Park, the violinist from Korea.
Okay.
Ako, Avi Moore, madami kami. Parang we are, I think, 7 performers on the concert.
Okay.
So, it's a series. So, parang every now and then may concert ka. So, it's boosted my confidence and, well, I'm paid for the concert.
Okay.
I think I'm first year high school back then. So, I think I'm only 12 to 13.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Mga ganon. But I don't consider myself as professional on that level yet.
Yes. Oh.
Because I know there's so much or there's many more saxophonists na magagaling out there.
Mm-hmm. Yun.
And
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yun lang dito. I don't consider myself as professional. Pero kahit, pero I'm being paid, pero sa akin, hindi pa rin ako professional at that time.
Okay. Na-mention mo na there are a lot of other professional saxophone players way ahead of you. Sino ba ang kumbaga idol mo sa pagsasax? Either foreign or local or both, pwede naman.
Sa akin, well, I look up especially different genres kasi. Like for the soprano, I look forward for Kenny G when it comes to ballad.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to medyo poppy and medyo lively songs, I look forward for Dave Cost. Now, when it comes to altissimo and super cutting edge songs, I look forward for Gerald Albright. So sa akin kasi Tito, I don't usually go biased by saxophonists. I see their strengths and weaknesses. Then I try to apply it on myself.
Okay.
Kung ano pa yung pwedeng i-improve sa akin. Like Sir Alvin Cornesta said, na in the practice room, you should focus on your weaknesses, not your strength. Because your strength is always there. But your weaknesses, it will recur pagka nasa live ka na.
Tama. Magandang ano yan, magandang tip yan mga kasama, mga
Tama, dito.
Lalo po sa mga kagaya kong mahilig magtugtog.
Saxophone.
Minsan kasi ang pinapractice natin yung alam na nating tugtugin. Mas maganda yung
Tama, dito.
gamay pa para pag inulit natin yun, matutugtog na natin ng maayos. Thank you for that.
Pero kasi Tito, I do kasi I've had so many students back then kasi we have a light symphony music school which I oversee in Cavite. I naiintindihan ko yung point ng student na pag lumalagpas na siya sa level niya or sa limit niya, natatakot na siyang mag-attempt na gawin yung isang bagay.
Correct.
So sa akin kasi
hindi na siya lumalabas sa comfort zone niya, no?
Hindi na siya lumalabas. Sa akin kasi, back then before, kahit naman nung bata pa ako, parang I admire Gerald Albright because of his altissimo. So sa akin, hindi ko pa siya kaya before. Pero ngayon, kahit pa paano, nakagawa na. So it's just a matter of perseverance and it's just a matter in the mind na kailangan mong mag-set ng goal na kung ano yung ma-achieve mo sa pagtutugtog mo.
I see. Okay. Na-mention mo, Josh, na students. So, ibig sabihin, nagtuturo ka na ba at your young age?
Yes, sir. I started teaching back when I was 18.
Okay.
I taught many students in Cavite with our light symphony music school. Now I have students as well, professional students like Doc Joven Abraham, Jenik Generoso, John Agetano, and many more. I'm just happy to share what I know. I'm not here for the profit or the interest in making a living out of it. Pero I'm just happy when my students goes out from their comfort zone.
I see. So parang for you, it's more of sharing what you know more than just making a living out of teaching. Ika nga, ano?
Yes, dito.
That's good to hear. Okay. Meron kasi akong napansin, ano? Nung very close ako sa Bulaga. I don't know why.
Yes, dito. Oo. Okay. alam ko bakit kayo close sa Bulaga.
Alam mo ba kung bakit? Bakit pag-usapan niyo? Ikaw na natin.
Kilala ko yun eh.
Kilala mo ba? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, kung I guess in the intro, nakita nyo yung mga pictures and mga video na pinakita ko sa inyo as a teaser kung sino ang ating
Mhm.
guest for this episode. Josh kasi is one of the champions of Itbulaga's Music Hero. Kwentahan mo
Yes
naman kami
po.
doon, Josh, bago tayo magpunta sa mga specifics. Paano ka ba na-discover doon? Sino ba nag-recruit sa'yo? Tapos, how did the process go? Tapos hanggang sa, yun na nga, nag-champion na nga yung may kabatch ka doon eh. Pero for saxophone, ikaw ang music hero ng Itbulaga. Baka
Yes po.
kwento sa amin yan.
Okay, just to give a brief background about it dito. Kasi when I was 14 or 15,
Mhm.
Poly East Records discovered me and make an album for me.
Oh, okay.
That album, I think, topped the charts for instrumental music at that time.
Mhm.
And I thank Police for that. And uh, I think RV at I think the directors of music in Itbulaga is very close with Poly East Records. At that time, yung Music Hero bago pa siya, fresh in the eyes.
Yeah.
The stage is so raw, everything is so raw. Even the spills of the host, the 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 palitan of the contestants,
Mhm.
very raw at that time.
Yeah.
And then Itbulaga called me. I'm in the middle of the class. Tapos
Okay.
lumabas ako.
Uh-huh.
Sabi niya, is this Sir Josh Espinosa in this field? Ako po. Sabi niya, this is Itbulaga. We would like to invite you if you would like to compete in Itbulaga's Music Hero segment. At that time, it's very raw. Hindi pa
Uh-huh.
siya ganun ka-sikat. And
Correct.
kukunti pa yung sumasali.
Tama.
So, sa akin, sa akin, I turned down.
Mhm.
Because sa akin kasi, ang inisip ko, what will Police what will Police Records say about it?
Okay.
Because I launched an album already, then I will compete. Tapos pag natalo ko, paano? So parang ang pangit ng image agad. So I turned down, and after a while, parang after 3 months yata, nung medyo sikat na talaga sila,
Mhm.
tumawag sila ulit. That's September 5. Tumawag sila ulit.
Okay.
Sabi niya, Josh, are you free on competing again for Music Hero? At that time, medyo doubtful ako. Sabi ko, ma'am, I will get back to you later. I will just talk to my father and my colleagues and my sisters
Mhm.
kung okay. So I just made up decision. Sabi ko, sige, go. And they called again.
Okay.
Parang after 10 minutes yata, ang sabi niya, Josh, salang ka na bukas.
Agad-agad ah.
So sa akin dito,
Oo.
kakatawag mo lang kanina. Tapos ngayon, sasabihin mo sa akin, salang na ako. Parang na state of shock ako within 2 minutes. Sabi ko, ha? Anong kukumpit kong song? Anong gagamitin kong material?
Correct.
Anong susut ko? Or what? Ganon.
Mhm.
Tapos, sinabi ko din to sa administrator namin, Light Symphony, sa Cavite. And they said, yes. Sige, tutulungan ka namin. We will support you in behalf of the school sa Itbulaga. So, it boosted my confidence na at least kahit pa paano may dala akong fans doon sa laban. And then, right there, I competed with with Ron Bustos, UST Conservatory of Music, under Sir Archie Lacorte. And then, yun, by the grace of God, nanalo naman. Nanalo naman. And the thing is, it's September 6th when I competed. Tomorrow is my birthday. It's September 7th. So it's an early birthday gift for me.
Oo nga, birthday gift nga. I was about to say, magkasunod na araw.
Magkasunod na araw dito.
Oo. So that started
So,
everything.
ganoon naman siya.
Nagkaroon ba ng elimination round, tapos the usual quarterfinals, tapos nagkaroon ng finals? Alam ko judge pa ako in one of the episodes.
Yes. Yes, I do recall that you're one of the judges. Ang nangyari kasi sa akin dito, ako lang kasi in all of the instrumentalists,
Mm.
ako lang yung sumali na kumbaga walang natalo, dire-diretso hanggang finals.
Okay.
Tapos sa saxophone category kasi walang lumagpas ni isa sa semifinals. Lahat nakat agad sa semifinals.
Okay.
Ako lang yung nag-iisa sa category ng saxophone na nasa final stage na agad. Sila hanggang semifinals lang. That's why nung nire-review na ng It Bulaga team yung mga contestants for grand finals, nagulat sila. Kasi wala pala akong kalaban.
Wala ka ng kalaban. Kumbaga,
walang nakapasok. Which is yun ang sabi nila. Pag wala kang nakalaban, automatic grand champion ka na.
Okay.
Kaso, gusto pa rin nila, syempre, rating of Bulaga. Syempre, rating. So, ang ginawa nila, nagpa-wild card sila. So, pina-wild card uli nila si Ron Bustos versus, I think, John Dave Picache, I think. Parang ganun. Then, nanalo si Ron. Ron is my first contender at that time, on the first day of my Itbulaga Music Hero career. So, siya din yung makakalaban ko sa finals. So, yun yung nangyari doon.
Parang meron ka ng ano nun, obviously may edge ka na nun dahil kumbaga...
May edge ka na kasi kahit naman saan natin kumbaga saan natin isipin, syempre, on the first, kumbaga sa boxing, on the first fight, parang nakuha mo na yung edge and galaw ng kalaban. Although I salute Ron because nung finals namin, nag-level up siya. 50%. Which is good. That's a good fight. Kasi, ang nangyari kasi dyan dito, ni-review nila yung saxophone category. Yung nag-trending na laban is yung amin. Kasi mainit talaga. Yung first day namin. So, parang nagka-idea sila na yung kalaban ni Josh na yun, siguro pag inilaban natin sa finals, mag-trending ulit. Parang gano'n. Rating-wise. Parang gano'n.
Tama. Okay. So, naano rin, very, very, kumbaga, exciting at the same time, challenging, which is,
yes.
Again, I congratulate you for being champion of the Music Hero. Aside from Music Hero, meron bang ibang competition na nasalihan at
well, I started talaga dito is I started on Talentadong Pinoy Worldwide.
Oh, yan. Okay. Sa Channel 5.
Yeah. Okay, Channel 5, Ryan Agoncillo. Ito yung segment naman ng Talentadong Pinoy na buong mundo ang pwedeng sumali. Basta Pinoy. And luckily, nakasama rin ako sa Grand Finals. Pero hindi ako mananalo kasi it's very different there. May kalaban kang magician, may kalaban kang sumasayaw, may kalaban kang nag-yo-yo, may kalaban kang kumakanta. So, it's very different genre, it's very different category. Tapos, yung judges mo pa, hindi mo alam kung magja-judge ba talaga sila or nasa mood lang nila yung ano yung gusto nila mapanood.
I see. Okay. Well, at least you are part of the grand finalists.
Grand finals.
For that kind of competition, that's a big achievement. Okay. So, again, marami kang na-achieve at a very young age. Gusto ko ngayon malaman, ano ba baka kasi may sikreto kang hawak ano bang saxophone ang gamit mo ngayon?
Well, this particular one.
Okay.
This is a P-Moriat 76 custom class, unlacquered.
Unlacquered, okay.
It has a very...
Yeah, go ahead.
Sige, go ahead.
Okay, sa mga, of course, mga nanonood na yung pag sinabing unlacquered, yun yung hindi makintab. Kasi merong saxophone na makintab, merong hindi makintab. Dati kasi ang uso, makintab. Pag makintab, bago, maganda. Pero ngayon, karamihan gusto rin yung vintage look, ika nga.
Vintage look.
Tapos unlacquered, yun yung walang lacquer, kaya unlacquered. So, Timor Yak, anong model ulit, Josh? Sorry.
76 dito.
76.
Custom class.
Custom class. Mamaya ako natatanong yung mouthpiece. Mahabang usapan yung mouthpiece na yan.
Okay.
Yung reed. Anong reed na
Sa reed, Tito, I use sometimes Mandarin Java, red or green. I use also Rico plastic covers and Rico orange box. Pero I'm a solid fan of Legere.
Okay. Anong
Although
number?
ako kasi Tito, I'm a man of perfection.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Parang I get frustrated when I buy the Legere and another Legere and it's not the same. That's why I can share many techniques on how you can get the same Legere in every box. Kasi ang Legere po, if you would know, lahat naman ng production, hindi pwede maging 100% identical.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Meron pa rin pagkakaiba siya.
Correct.
So, ang atin kasi, ang technique sa cane reed is, siya ba, bawasan mo, yung parang tatanggalan mo ng material para tumunog maganda. Sa Legere po, hindi pwede yung gano'n kasi plastic siya.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of plastic na pag binawasan mo yung material, magde-degrade siya automatically.
Uh-huh.
So dito, I have a technique of water technique in Legere. Let's say, kasi sa Legere, sir, kunyari, bumili ka ng 2.5. You use Mandarin 2.5 and you buy 2.5 of Legere. Legere seems to be quite on the softer side of the reeds. So kung 2.5 yung Mandarin mo, na dapat nasa 2.75 ka sa Legere.
Okay.
Ngayon, it doesn't necessarily to be in that way. Kasi meron din mga Legere like the one I bought in USA versus the one that I bought in Music Gear. Yung 2.75 Music Gear, tama lang sa akin. Yung binili ko sa USA, sobrang tigas. Para sa 3.25, yung tigas niya.
Matigas, okay.
Ganon. So, hindi ko alam if their production is different in USA kasi we know by a fact of nature na medyo hard player talaga pag mga Amerikano yung tungkol dito. So, sa Legere, yun lang. Kasi ang gusto ko sa Legere dito, kunyari, let's say, gusto mo ng matigas na core, gusto mo ng buong-buo yung tunog.
Mm-hmm.
Pero gusto mo malambot, nagva-vibrate. So, hindi mo siya pwedeng makuha sa 2.75 na matigas yung core, tapos matigas din yung tip, pero gusto mo magva-vibrate. So, ang meron kami is...
Na-achieve mo to?
Oo. With the technique na ginagamit ko. I'm just sharing this para some of our ka-ihips may kasi pwede nilang pwede nilang pwede nilang ma-encounter yung ganitong problem na pagkabili nilang Legere, sobrang tigas. So pag sobrang tigas ng Legere, pwede kayong magpakulo ng tubig, put it in a mug, yung bagong kulo, tapos i-dip nyo lang yung simula tip hanggang kalahati ng Legere sa tubig for 3 to 5 seconds.
Okay.
Then that cool, palamigin mo lang hanggat kaya mo na siyang ilagay sa mouthpiece at ipan. Then test kung okay na sa'yo yung sound and vibration. Pag hindi, balik mo ulit sa maliit na tubig. Ganun, step by step process. Ganun lang.
Oh, okay. Ano, boiling water ito or hot water lang?
Sa akin kasi, being a stubborn guy, mas gusto ko boiling. Kasi pag dinip mo siya, mas mabilis yung reaction.
Okay.
Unlike nung nasa mug na siya, medyo hindi na siya gano'n kainit.
I see. So, pero wala bang chance na ma-damage or pag nasobrahan, sobrang lambot or ano ba yun?
That's the thing. You could only dip it for 3 to 5 seconds max. Kasi pag tumagal doon, pwede mo na siyang ma-damage kasi plastic siya eh.
Okay. Pero,
And
okay.
also,
Yeah.
sige, go ahead.
Kunyari, binit mo na siya. Lumambot na to your specific liking. After ba a while, bumabalik siya dun sa original na strength niya or yun na yun? Hindi mo na kailangan galawin ulit?
Sa akin kasi if you constantly play on it, hindi na siya babalik dun sa dati. Kasi ang nangyayari kasi dyan dito, the curvature of the reed, kunyari ganito siya, sa una mong bili, pag na-dip mo siya sa water, medyo sasabay siya kasi sa phrasing curve ng mouthpiece. Parang medyo mag-slight curve siya. So, yun yung nagpapa-close ng vibration dun sa tip ng mouthpiece.
Okay.
Kaya siya lumalambot ng bahagya.
Okay. So, mga kahip, that's a tip, no, that you might want to try, but of course, if you can afford it naman, why don't you just buy the actual size that you need?
The actual size,
pero,
tama.
Medyo may pagkamahal din ng ligere. Magkano ngayon ng ligere?
Tama, dito. Ligere now is around 1.9 or 1.8, I think.
Thereabouts, no, mga kahip.
So, it's very expensive for a common sax student.
Lalo na kung hindi ka naman professional na kumikita ka out of your playing, medyo masakit din. Doon sa previous mga episodes ko, nabanggit ko nga na magastos ang saxophone, ang dami mong bibilin. Bibili ka ng, yung strap
tama
dito. Strap mong gamit.
Dati, I use Air Music strap. Dito yung pinaka-ganon.
Okay.
Kasi that's the strap na parang sinadya sa akin yung Music Gear before. Ano ko medyo OC ako pagdating sa upgrades when it comes to saxophone.
Okay.
Pinakahuli kong strap is this Rico soprano strap.
I see. Okay, nabanggit mo soprano sax. Of course you started with the alto, no? Pero ngayon mas anong hawak mo? Alto pa rin or more on soprano ka na ngayon?
I play both dito.
Both. Okay, so parang
kasi
equal lang naman sila.
Sa gigs ko kasi, may strengths and weaknesses yung soprano and alto eh.
Correct.
So kailangan mo siyang masterin both para makuha mo yung best of both worlds.
Okay, aside from the soprano and the alto, nag-tenor ka ba? Ano bang ibang instrument?
I do play tenor dito, kaso with the height I have, which is 5'5", medyo maano yung tenor, malaki tingnan.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's valid. That's a valid reason. Actually,
tama.
Hindi lang malaki tingnan, mabigat din.
Mabigat.
That's a very
especially if you will buy a P Moria System 76 unlockered, that's super mabigat talaga. Kasi itong aking alto, if you would only compare it with a Yamaha saxophone, parang twice yung weight.
Yung weight niya. Saan mo nabili yung P Moria mo, if I may ask?
Music Gear po. Lahat ng saxophone ko na soprano, alto, Music Gear po lahat.
Talaga to sila Marie ha. Marami ka ng
Tita Marie, paligere ka naman.
Ayun, mismo. 225 lang ako. Anyway, okay. Stand. Anong gamit mong stand? Marami tayong klaseng mga stand na nabibili. Baka may meron kang pwedeng i-suggest sa ating mga kaihip.
Dati, ang gamit ko dito is Hercules. Yung talagang robust na Hercules. Yung matigas. Mabigat.
Double stand to or single?
Double stand. Nung nagsusoprano straight pa ako.
Okay.
Ang nangyari doon
is curve na?
Curve na ako ngayon dito.
Okay. Anong brand ng soprano?
Ang nangyari, P-Moriat din po.
P-Moriat
na PMSS 2400 GL.
Parang ano ka na ng P-Moriat, kulang na lang. Endorse mo na yan.
Pero sa akin kasi dito, ako kasi, sabi ko kanina, being an OC saxophonist,
Mm.
Yung P-Monet ko kasi is set up. Kumbaga sa kotse, naka-set up na siya. So,
Okay.
pag tinugtog mo to, tapos tinugtog mo yung stock P-Monet, iba na yung tunog nito.
Okay. So meron ka na mga tweaks na ginawa dyan na
Modifications. Kasi I have 3 persons who tested out my P-Monet versus a stock P-Monet of the same model.
okay.
And yun yung nakukuha kong
Feedback.
comments and feedback.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. Nabanggit na natin yung modification and tweaking bago tayo pumunta sa mga ibang gear. Sino nag-maintain ng mga instrumento mo?
Ako din po.
Ikaw na rin. Okay. Very good.
I do maintain my mouthpiece, my reed, and my saxophone.
Saxophone.
Because because at my very young age of 5, Tito, I'm already a frustrated engineer.
Ah,
So parang it's all my blood na to
oo.
tweak things.
So ikaw na umpisa ka kali-kalikot, subok-subok. I'm sure
Tama.
eventually na perfect mo na siguro. So ikaw na talaga.
Pero kasi sa akin dito, I do believe that nothing works best or nothing do it best rather than yourself. Kasi we may have the best technicians out there, pero I could guarantee na pag nilabas nila yung instrument, may masasabi ka pa rin na parang mas gusto ko pag tinigasan to or pag nilambutan to or mas malaki yung tunog sa ganito. Parang ganun bagay.
Bagay, yun if you're very, kumbaga, aware of what's happening with your instrument, talagang
Tama.
ma-notice. Pero kagaya namin na baguhan, amateur, syempre, hindi namin masyado gets pa muna yung mga gano'n. But maybe eventually.
Pero sa saxophone kasi dito, actually, all that matters is the build quality of the saxophone. Yun lang naman yun eh. If how, parang gano'n kaganda yung mga bakal na ginamit, poste, especially the springs. Kasi, springs, after a while, natatanggalin doon sa mismong butas niya na pinagkakabitan. So, pag yun natanggal, tapos nasa live gig ka, yari ka.
Oo nga, oo. Buti na lang,
Yun lang
balian ako
naman.
last week dito lang sa bahay at napagawa ko na.
Ganun siya dito.
So that's good to know. You maintain and take care of your own instruments and your own gear, no? Microphone nagamit. Wireless, ano marirecommend?
I'm very thankful for Colonel Pax Munoz because he's sponsored my Sennheiser XS wireless microphone for the saxophone. Colonel Pax Munoz of PNP Krame dito. The best friend of Sir Archie Gamboa.
Sir, baka naman.
Yeah. Brief background lang din dito kasi I was a regular saxophonist of PNP Krame before, especially for General Archie Gamboa, which is our chief PNP for this era. And then we played for Sir Archie's birthday. Wala akong lapel noon. Nakatayo lang ako sa stage. Nakatutok ko yung mic. Sabi niya sa akin, bakit hindi ka gumagalaw? Sabi ko, dito wala kasi akong mic. Pag gumalaw ako, hindi na ako maririnig. Meron pa kami kinabukasan na gig, which is birthday naman nung isa pang general. Sabi niya, saan mo makakabili ng mic na pwede kang gumalaw? Tapos anong magandang brand? Sulat ako. Sabi ko, Sennheiser po. Ang alam ko, meron sa Shangri-La, Mandaluyong. And lo and behold, kinabukasan, meron na.
Loko, no? Dapat sinulat mo
na
rin.
Dito.
Sinulat mo na rin.
Sana nga dito pwede.
Ayos. Congratulations. At least that's one.
Thank you, Dito.
One gastos out of your hands, no?
One gastos out of my hands.
Okay, so Sennheiser ang gamit mong wireless microphone. Eto na, dito na tayo papunta. Mouthpiece. Anong mouthpiece ang gamit?
Well, I do switch mouthpieces dito. I do reface my own mouthpieces. Kaya I am very OC with the sound. Then we have the company of ours, which is I'm the CEO, and the company is in Thailand, which is JNB Custom Mouthpieces. And we have engineers there that modifies the flow and air simulation of the mouthpiece.
Okay.
Kasi we use airflow simulation. Parang it allows us to identify uh, if a normal person blows this rate and then a big person blows this rate, what will be the sound of the mouthpiece? Then what will be the best pacing curve for it to vibrate on the reed? Parang ganun lang dito. So, yun, being kasi, like what I've said, being a frustrated engineer myself, uh, sa akin parang, I'm always up to the kalikot side. Parang, my setup, parang nakukulangan pa ako, may gusto pa akong gawin. That's why, J&D Custom Mouthpieces uh, was founded.
Oh, yes. Okay. How many models of mouthpieces do you create sa JND?
Sa amin ngayon, right now, Tito, we have 8 models of J&B custom mouthpieces. Then we will launch another 3, which is on the classical side of the spectrum. Kasi we have now is the jazz mouthpieces, which is a revival of or maybe inspired of Dukovs, Beachlers, like that. Then we are focusing now on the classical sides. By the way, this J&B custom mouthpieces is also known in Sax Society Thailand, which is under Mr. Ko Saxman, in collaboration with him. Thank you, Sir Ko, because my co-partner, my vice president in the company, was maybe sponsored by Mr. Ko Saxman with alto and new soprano saxophones, just to test and put quality control with the mouthpieces.
I see.
Because everything was everything and every mouthpiece was made in Thailand, then shipped here.
I see. Anong parang if I remember correctly, yung names ng mga models ng mouthpieces nyo is
Mm-hmm.
more on the kumbaga feline or mga tigre, mga ganun eh, no? Parang tama ba?
Tiger,
Oo,
tiger, panther, lion,
yun, yun.
like that, something like that. Dito.
Parang ganun, ano? Eh,
Kasi
ano?
that's well, that's something in Thailand culture that parang hindi nila maalis sa kanila yung culture na
Uh-huh.
they well given with our high school class, Thailand has many gods and goddesses.
Oo.
So parang in them, parang may value yung tiger, yung panther, yung ganon, mga ganon dito.
Okay, but does it come in different sizes as well? Kasi parang alam ko may
We have 6, 7, and 8,
okay.
9. Then we have in between 6-star, 7-star, 8-star, 9-star.
Okay. Galing ha.
Ganun
Baka
siya. So
anong bestseller doon sa mga mouthpiece?
it depends on your genre, Tito. Eh. Kasi like you, if you want to play, kasi ano siya eh, like what I've said, it's inspired by Bichler, by Dukovs, ganun. So, kunyari, let's say you're for Sanbornish style, go for Cheetah because it's like a step baffle mouthpiece with a smaller chamber. That's like Dukov.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you go for Dave Koss, we have the Panther.
Okay.
It's inspired by the Beachler belief. Parang ganon.
Oh, ang galing ha.
So we made the 8 models to suit players of different genres.
I see. May website,
Parang
may Instagram ba yung
we have
mouthpiece?
a page dito, JNB Custom Mouthpieces on Facebook.
Oo.
Yan.
Okay, basta anyway mga kaihip, alam niyo naman na the usual drill. Lahat ng mga links na nag-uugnay sa ating guests sa episode na to, nandun sa description sa baba. So I'll put it
Yes, thank you dito.
yung Facebook page and whatever. Yung YouTube channel. May YouTube channel ka, Josh, of course?
Yeah, Tito. I'll send you the link. Pero I think that's Josh Espinosa, my YouTube channel. Although
Meron?
I do have an existing YouTube channel before, which is Moses and Josh Espinosa
I
na
see.
YouTube channel pa.
Sige, basta send mo lang sa akin yung link para malagay natin sa
Sige
description
po.
sa baba. So bago tayo magpaalam, Josh, tip sa ating mga kaihip, siguro one specific tip na galing sa'yo, kumbaga kung embouchure ba yan or scales ba yan or para sa ating mga
Sa
kaihip.
akin, Tito, on the technical side, uh, you would know everything. Just be humble. Magtanong ka lang sa mga pros. Like me, if you have some questions about saxophone, you can just simply message me away and madaling mag-usap. For me, ang pinakang tip ko sa kanila is clear your mind and go bakit ka tumutugtog ng saxophone. Because for me, it's very clear that I do and play this passion just for one thing, to serve God and the church. There's nothing more. I don't play the saxophone for gigs, just for gigs or just for the profit or for the mouthpieces and anything. Because the first goal that I have when I was a child is just to serve. And when you pursue Him first, everything follows.
There you go.
Even now, I'm in state of shock. How long have my journey been? Because parang I'm just 22 and parang dami ko ng pinagdaanan with the years past. And I just thank Him na I'm just still here, alive and kicking and still serving.
Very good. Okay. Maraming salamat, Josh, doon sa tip mo. Kasi, minsan kasi you really have to find the purpose why you do things. Eh. And that's
Correct, correct.
one of the best purposes in life is to serve of course, the Almighty God up there. Okay. Isa pang ano lang, pang kiliti lang sa ating mga kaihip. Ano
Okay.
mas matimbang sa'yo? Nakakabasa o yung nakakadinig lang?
Sa akin dito, dapat you have both.
Pero pag titimbangin
Kasi
mo, papapiliin ka ng isang mas matimbang. Anong mas okay? Yung mas magaling ka makinig o mas magaling ka magbasa?
no bias
Go
subject
ahead.
about here or no against conservatory of music
Right.
options, but I go bias for tenga
Okay. Yun
because
lang.
one reason
Mhm.
is this is my personal experience with my cousin. Nag-solo siya,
Mhm.
may papel.
Aha.
Lumipad yung papel.
Yun. Yun
So
na.
tumigil yung buong banda. So sa akin, yun yung personal experience ko. Kasi pag may tenga ka, automatically kasi nagre-register siya sa brain mo, nakakabisado mo yung nota.
Aha.
So every now and then, pag pinugtog mo na siya, kabisado mo na siya. So hindi mo na kailangan ng papel.
I see. Okay. Huwag kayong magulat kasi gagawa ako ng poll. Nagbabasa sa hindi. Makikita niyo sa...
Okay lang dito. Sa akin lang naman, it's my personal experience.
Oh, wala
Pero
namang... Yes.
sa akin talaga, kailangan marunong kang bumasa at marunong kang sumitra. Kasi ganito yung nangyari sa amin sa Viva. May recording kami before the lockdown with Donald Bartolome.
Mm.
Brass band kami with Lester Sorilla and Choc de la Cruz. Yata, I think. Wala kaming nota. So, kanya-kanyang sipra. Pero kung sisiprahin mo lang siya, hindi mo siya kaya. Kasi, ano siya for brass band arrangement, kailangan talaga notado.
Correct.
So, ngayon, kung tenga ka lang, hindi mo siya masusundan. Kailangan talaga gagawa ka ng nota para sabay-sabay kayong tatlo.
Okay.
So, ganun.
Alam mo, napaka-interesante itong naging episode kasama si Josh Espinosa.
Thank you, Dito.
Maraming salamat, Josh, for saying my invitation to be part of my webcast. And second,
and hope this is not the end.
Ay, oo. Kasi puro kwentuhan pa lang tayo. Wala pa nga tayong tugtog.
Opo. Opo.
Kasi yung gagawin ko series next, may sample-sample na tayong gagawin. Pero
Sige
for
po.
now, para lang magkakilala tayo mga kaihip. And again, mga kaip, this is open to both amateurs and professionals. Kaya pag
Thank
nakatanggap
you
kayo
po.
ng message sa akin na iniimbita ko kayo, mayag kayo, huwag kayong mahiya. Kaya ano lang naman to, kwentuhan lang
Uh,
naman.
it's for the benefit of the students and above students na makapulot ng aral dito sa web.
Yes. So Josh, any parting words to our mga kaihip?
Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Sana may natutunan kayo sa amin ni Kuya Jong. Hindi lang tawaan at kwentuhan. Yung natutunan niyo sa amin. And sana, if you're playing a specific instrument, just continue to light the burning passion. Don't ever put the light off or away. Because pag nag-umpisa ka na kasi, dapat tuloy-tuloy ka na. Kasi madaming hindrance that could go along the way. Pero just continue the passion.
All right. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, maraming salamat, Josh. Again, thank you for being here tonight. And sa
Thank you, Wedong.
mga kaip natin, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and of course sa channel ni Josh, which is there sa description, please do so. Subscribe and hit the notification bell para naman alam nyo kung may bago tayong video lumabas kahit kay Josh. At masubaybayan nyo naman ang ating ginagawang discussion, ika nga, dito sa Let's Talk About Sax, baby. Maraming salamat umuli and we'll see you on our next episode. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you. Thank you po.